Hi everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Today is November 17th. Let's go over the markets right now. I want to show you what's been going on. All right, so Yahoo Finance, here we go. So S&P down, Dow down, NASDAQ down, Russell 2000 is up. Kind of explained that last night in my webinar. Oil is slightly up. If we can get this working. Okay, so silver's down, some very minute changes in Forex, but you'll see here that Bitcoin is slightly down. The CMC Crypto 200 is up quite a bit, 4.73. So that's the big winner, I'd say, over the last 24 hours, 12 hours. But just in case you didn't know, Bitcoin is now up 17,500. It was 17,700 a few hours ago. So in the last 24 hours, it's up 4.41%. One factor that we noted last night on CoinMarketCap is the volume of Bitcoin is to $1.4 trillion. And always remember, folks, Forex may be 4 million a day, factoring in everything, global swaps, retail, institutional, the whole 9 yards. So what I'm doing is, if you're interested in just getting on my newsletter, just get over to quantlabs.net, sign up on the forum here, get some free PDF books, might be useful for you. Also, we're building out custom trading solutions so you can benefit from what I'm about to show you. It's pretty impressive. So again, all you got to do is quantlabs.net/questions. I will be putting together a formal presentation on this as well. Again, it's, well, I'll go on about it in another video. But for now, let's talk about Bitcoin. So here are the bot results. Now, if you've been watching my webinar from last night, this is impressive. Even, well, I'm impressed with it. So we launched this bot about a week ago, last Wednesday, thereabouts. And first of all, today's the 17th, as I said. Here's the rate, the profit so far, and it's only 4 hours in, 27.19. We've been getting really strong rate of return because of this. I've explained in my webinar I posted last night on my YouTube channel, Quant Labs, as well. 0.27 return, like 27% return for the day. It's unreal. It's because of this momentum that I'm showing you here. You've got the Bitcoin 16 positions, 7 out of 7 wins, 7 out of 8 wins, 87.5%. Ethereum, same thing, 87.5 win ratio. And again, this is a total return if you started with a Bitcoin last week. Now, if you still did that, you would have virtually paid for itself and be up 116%. Here's your total commissions you would have paid out, but you would have been up major. Okay, now a couple things that we need to talk about. This is using Kraken. This is available for Americans. I have verified. This is using the futures market, and for Americans, the only game in town for them is Kraken. So unfortunately, you have these high commission fees to pay out. You could easily do probably the same performance with USDT on Binance for 0.1%. So that's a huge savings right there in commissions. And as I said last night, if you're like where I'm at in Canada, they want half of that for capital gain tax. It's absurd, but that's the reality we live in. So prior to that, on the 16th, you would have made $3,800. Very slow day, not a big win, 284, and then all the way back to Friday was $5,800, 58.48. So again, I'm not like what you pay out, you get back very quickly as long as the momentum stays in the market, and I think it will, with, as I explained in the webinar, of Ethereum 2, DeFi as well, because I posted on my Facebook group. The CEO of Binance has talked about DeFi is back, not in a huge way like it used to be, but it's still doing pretty good. So here is the Binance bot I've been running. I have made a tweak. Okay, it was for a while taking some losses for the day. I've made the tweak, but here's the P&L. And again, these are with small trades, minimum trades, $10 or 10 USDT in Binance. Return rate, which is 0.1, not much, with these commission fees out. But overall, when you look at the wins, and it does well, it does very, very well. We can get 9-10% return. So these are the total P&L, 662. Rate of return, again, right there is 41%, obviously not as high as Bitcoin, a little bit of help from Ethereum, but it's still really strong. Now, this is what the fixes I've put out there. When you look at these trades here of each of these coins, these are small coins, some of them are DeFi coins, you will notice that the win ratio are a little better overall. 3 out of 5, 1 out of 1, 1 out of 3, okay, 2 out of 3, 1 out of 3, 1 out of 2, 3 out of 4, 1 out of 3. So the fix seems to work from yesterday I made, where it will track the money losing pairs for the day or coin for the day and not trade it any further. So it'll take a little bit of risk. It won't trade it any further to minimize loss. So now we're back to that point now where it is making some profit. But again, the real profit center obviously is in Bitcoin and Ethereum. But I do think when things go bad, you'll have this bot that will hopefully perform really nice and get you some profit still. Because when you look at the market right now, on Yahoo, as I said, everything in the U.S. is pretty well down. The U.S. dollar's at an 8-month low. What you think gold will get you some return, look, right now it's down in the hole. Like, gold should be up. Silver should be up when the markets are down, but its performance is tied to the U.S. dollar. Okay, so things just seem to be broken right now. I mean, you can make a tiny little bit of money in Forex. Again, you got to compete with the leverage. You got to compete with all of that. And then here you got oil up a little bit, but yet that's manipulation. And that I'm not sure how long that will last, but there's no demand for oil. So there might get some return here, but that's not a real predictable way to get returns. So there's virtually nothing out there outside of crypto. And with these kind of returns, you make up for what you won't get in the markets, because my next big project to diversify outside of crypto, as I said in my webinar, is, what I said in my webinar, with hopefully ETFs, interactive brokers, and that sort of thing. So again, if you want to participate in this custom trading solution, I got a series of questions. We very appreciate if you go through, and that's at quantlabs.net/questions, and you just send them out to here. I'll get them. We'll be able to schedule and talk. I've already put up one example of conversation. It was over 2 hours with a Malaysian person yesterday. That's available privately, and just give you an idea of what you go through. All right, so we'll leave it at that. Keep your eyes out for new stuff I'll be having for this customization, so you can make, if you had one Bitcoin, to get these really crazy returns here of, I'll just highlight them, because I know, I've already put them out there of a couple of grand, of a couple, you know what. All right, so we'll leave it at that. Have a good day. See you later.